Hello, Mrs. Bennett here for our last installment of characteristics of rational functions. So this video is going to show you how to do domain and range using all of the characteristics that you found already for your rational functions. So we're going to start with example 1 here. And domain is really which x values are used in your rational function. So we need to look at the vertical asymptotes and the wholes of our function because these things are the excluded values. So we have a vertical asymptote at x equals 3 and a whole at -2, 3/5. So x values -2 and x value 3 are excluded from our rational function here. So our rational function goes from -infinity to -2. -2 is not included because this is the x value of the whole. Union, we pick back up at -2 because our function starts right on the other side of that whole, and it will go to an x value of 3, not included, and this is our vertical asymptote. So these two values here are the whole, and then this is where the vertical asymptote is. And then union with 3, not included, all the way to +infinity. And again, this 3 value comes from our vertical asymptote, and it is excluded. Now we can see this on the calculator. So in your y equals, you should type in your function in unsimplified form. And then your numerator needs to be in parentheses, and then your denominator needs to be in parentheses. And then you can hit zoom standard, and it will show you our rational function. Now right here is our vertical asymptote at x equals 3, and the whole happens somewhere over here, but we can't see it because it's just a tiny little dot. So if you hit second trace and hit 1 for value, we are going to type in our excluded value -2 for x. And you will see that it comes up with no value here. And that's because it is an excluded value. You can do the same thing for 3, and it will show you no value because that's where it's excluded. But you can see that it goes from -infinity up to where the whole is, then pick up where the whole is, and continue to where the vertical asymptote is, and then pick up where the vertical asymptote is and continue to +infinity. So this is how you can check this on your calculator. Okay, let's do the range for this function. And the range affects the y values. So that's affected by our horizontal asymptotes and the wholes as well, because the whole is a coordinate and has a y value. So let's look back up here. Our horizontal asymptote happens at y equals 1, and our whole happens at a y value of 3/5, which is way up here. So our range goes from -infinity to 3/5, not included, and this is the y value of the whole. And it picks up at 3/5 and goes until 1, which is our horizontal asymptote. So again, the 3/5 is not included because that is the y value of our whole. Now at our horizontal asymptote, the function picks up on the other side and then goes until +infinity. And this is, of course, the horizontal asymptote value. Okay, you try it with the function on the back, and then you can check it with the substitute who has the answer key for this. Thank you.